is rather thrilling.
Frey, follow me. Goodness. We're higher up than I'd thought. Take care not to fall.
One cannot be too careful. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? We've got goblins!
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
You have my support.
This ox cart's bound for... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
There's no hope left, is there?
Where are you going?
We have reached our destination. Mayhap we can employ a cart for our next journey. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
I've got time for a natter if you do.
Life's been pretty kind. From bad to worse. That's it! I've had enough!
Let my magic go on to an intelligent room. You have my protection.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Rowdy. Any mistakes this time.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your... So the acting chief of Melve was blamed. I suspect this is some ploy of the Queen. However, I've heard no report of her It may well be that she is safe. Perchance, is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? So the acting However, I've heard it may well be that Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? The soldiers who were tasked would seem their as such, the troubles of two locales.
I overheard.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are. Masquerades being at much is made of. Is there aught else you would speak of? Do not forget that we would...
What a bizarre village that was. The villagers stared at me with a bizarre... It's this way.
Fools and urchin folks to their coin.
Dead on my feet. Herald it's one of life's great pleasures.
Well met. How might I be of service?
This isn't much to go on.
That's in for my wares.
Whatever am I to do? I'll have an early supper.
Might as well.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
Say, you've got a decent arm on you. No need to be humble. Just the other day, I watched you fell a massive monster with my own two eyes. I pray, sir. I'm after an instructor, see? But the ones, if I'm to grow stronger, I need to learn from someone who's seen actual battle. A real warrior. And this Baron fellow, I suppose you wouldn't recommend him if he wasn't. And after all, I've seen your prowess. Many thanks, sir. Methinks I'll...
Interested in my wares? I think we could get the guy.
Let's head to market before it slips my mind.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Really is fun.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Do come again.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use. Let us use it well, that it might prove a worthy investment.
Got any arms for a man?
We must rest. All I've learned, I shall turn to... The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over. Shall we check our packs and be off?
Shall we get underway?
I can't wait to see what the day holds.
To be taken care of before the day's done.
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you were to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. It would seem we've a need to visit the palace. I can accompany you to the castle entrance, Master, but no further. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. We have arrived.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I do so enjoy the
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while you are within.
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the palace. At least here I can listen to some courtly music.
I'd sooner stay out of that happy note of full steam.
Is there nary a chance?
Nor compares to a real bow.
Off to market I go.
A welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle.
Place to see
Is this fast truly to the Sovereign's taste?
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batar. Apparently even privately owned
Why, you're... No. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity. No. We who are gathered here are...
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen. I think he's feeling plenty merry by now.
Let's mind that tongue before we lose it.
Listen, I've seen my fair share of...
This one's the genuine article. Surely you've heard tell of how he repelled the dragon in Melbourne. Such things are not for common soldiers to claim.
Best to remain sober. Much... Best to remain...
'Twouldn't do to meddle in each other's affairs here.
If you've naught to say, I...
No. We who are gathered...
These festivities are...
Another ale can't make...
So, tell me more of this ox cart.
As I hear it, it turned from the high road only to vanish. 'Twas carrying some few dozen pawns at the time as well.
Strange tale indeed. Yet fawns are oft called nomads. They are transient creatures by nature. They are wont to vanish on occasion, are they not?
True, but pawns are not the only ones who employ ox carts. I cannot help but worry that this business does not bode well for any of us.
Our first sovereign in debt. Methinks I'll have a rest.
Surely these extravagances cannot continue. Smiles are the...
I shan't let anything spoil my evening.
Is this fast true?
Have you business in Batal? Then you, good sir.
Weren't you listening? I told you.
Suppose I'd best earn my keep.
Pray, leave me be, sir.
All this merrymaking is a joy to behold.
I'm frightfully busy. No time for idle...
Off with you.
Why, no. We who are gathered here are not...
They're the
Presume
same,
to confound
tired
me, do you?
faces in the same tired frocks.
I cannot afford another night of cavorting.
I'd love to get a patron with more.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour all you like.
In here.
I've been here the whole time.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playgrounds? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Lovely, but I love her appetites.
Could use a bit of excitement. This place is very dreary.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry
It's
to
a shame.
leave.
They are. Oh, how lovely. I'll have to remember this place.
Carried on the wind.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while? Do take care not to stray so far next time. It seems you have obtained information regarding the false sovereign. Captain Branch will be eager to hear of it, I'm sure. We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brandt. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual. We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Let them try and stop it.
Would you mind coming over here? Here we are.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen... Well, he is merely Deesa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes, even were he to be removed. I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus. Well, he seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter.
Queen Regent Deesa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim? That's odd. Let us proceed to the next location. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Weapons are simple enough to procure if we have the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
It is as you say.
This way.
Only fools and urchins.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride.
I've been here so long, I almost want to make a bit.
Over here, if you please. This journey looks to be a long one. What say we make things easier on ourselves by seeking an ox cart services?
It's no great shock to me.
What would I do? Have you a different destination in mind, Master?
Have you need of me?
Fine. Out of the car, all of you. Should I get up to today? I've been here so long.
This ox cart, I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
My bed calls, and I shan't
What's to
resist.
do? See what I can find.
Some of us will Ah, here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall... Goblins, master! Doused in oil! You must steer clear! Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Come to think of it, We're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all, no sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early gripping gets
Fight on, and victory shall be ours.
Mayhap towards somewhat overdone, but no matter.
The paths to victory are merely revealed. That strategy never would have occurred to me. Truly. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
One can see far to the distance from here.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savour the scene.
I quite agree.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests. Are we to depart at this hour? I cannot see why we should choose to stumble around in the dark.
Shall we check our packs and be off? Ready to forge on?
Well met. Have you any weapons for me? Good of you to go to the trouble. Many thanks. We'll glad... I've you to thank for that new The lad's well eager, he is.
He fears naught, and he follows my commands with nary a word of complaint. Soldiers like him boost the morale of all around them. His presence bodes well, and I've you to thank for it. There's just one problem. Seeing a lad so spirited, so foolhardy, sets my blood to boiling, you see. Makes me yearn for a bout with a skilled combatant. Need I explain further? What say you? Care to spar with? Glad to hear it. Think of it like a game. Whoever steps out first... You're a warrior as well, aren't you? Let's begin. That was well fought. You're even stronger than I'd anticipated. I dare say I needed that. I've ne'er met anyone like you. You've done more for me this past while than anyone I've known as a commendable sort you are. Would that I—
Sir Baron, you must come, and quickly! A goblin pack has descended over by the rope bridge. We're in need of you—
My thanks for the report. Goblins can be dastardly. We'll have need of capable fighters. The more, the better. I'm not sure they're ready for this, truth be told. I'd have you join us on the battlefield if you're able.
Well met.
Must hold out till someone comes.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit. Unless all that vim goes to waste.
What was that?
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I'll be only too glad to assist. I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on a hunt.
Be well, Arisen.
I hope I can count on you in a scrape. They're a useful... I'm all talked out, Master. It was a pleasure to swing my way.
Randall! What happened? Speak to me, lad!
Sir, we managed to fell the goblins, but then a cyclops charged us out of nowhere. We stuck the beast with arrows till one of them pierced its eye. It fled, but I've no doubt 'twill return.
Never mind that, lad. You survived, and that's what counts. Let's get you back to the encampment, aye? 'Twould seem my days of peace are at an end. Do you recall the soldier we met on the road? He was rather badly injured in the goblin melee. They'll want me to take responsibility for that, I just know it. Shan't be long afore I'm forced to resign from my post. I doubt such a thing would be asked of any human instructor. There's no fighting it. But I'll be damned if I let the troops suffer on my account. In the time that remains to me, I'll get the... This shan't go down well.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. On to the nearest location. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Would that... such tranquility could last. I quite agree. Might you consider lightening your pack, Master? Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet. Good morrow, everyone. Come, we've much to be getting on with. Goodness. We're higher up than I'd thought. Take care not to fall. Careful now!
Well met. You couldn't have come at a better time. Word of my dismissal arrived just a few hours past. 'Twould seem my time here's reached. Can't say I'm happy about it. And if you'll remember, 'tis where you and... Going, are you?
Sir! The Cyclops has come!
And I thought I was...
Fine. We mustn't let it go.
A moment of decision may spell out Cyprus tusks are precious indeed. Let us endeavor to obtain them. And what regret will that to us if we don't try? You must lose focus. Allow me.
Aye, sir. I've been better.
Glad to hear it. Make for the encampment and inform your captain of what happened here.
Aye, sir.
Excellent work.
Full glad I am. Thank heavens.
Would you mind coming up?
Incredible! Incredible!
I see our goal has changed.
Impressive.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. Open your eyes, everyone. Tis dark out, but our day begins. Over here, if you please. We have arrived.
Hi there. I was just wondering if I'd get to see you one more time before I depart. You've done much on my behalf, 'tis true. I can't rightly express how grateful I am to you, friend. If this ordeal has taught me anything, 'tis to have faith in my ability as an instructor. That's why I'm headed for the checkpoint rest town, in Batal. See, I have a friend who emigrated there, who happens to be in need of an instructor. And I figured if I'm being ousted anyhow, might as well go someplace new. Even if it means serving under different banners, at least I'll still be helping soldiers come home. Suppose this is where we... And may the sun shine brightly on whate'er road you're traveling. Listen, there's all I would speak of. I've dedicated my life to perfecting my abilities as a soldier, and the skills I've honed are my only pride. As such, there's no greater gift I can offer you than the best of my techniques. You've proven yourself a loyal friend. 'Tis the least I can do. Take this, and may it aid you in your battles to come. Hi there. I was just wondering if I'd get to... You've done much on my... If this ordeal is... See, I have a friend who... Even if it means... Suppose this... And may the sun...
Would you mind coming over? Here. Are you coming, Master? Our path is here. We've got goblins! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. The prison has been torched! Quick! Down the flames! Nicely done. Come, follow my example. Splendid. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true. I will protect you. I grant you roaring flame. I feel refreshed and ready for a new day. I'll gather this. It might be of use. Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together. Shall we set it rolling?
Would that I could allow her to do as she pleases, but...
Another statue? Mayhap 'twill yield us sort of use. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. We must not let down our guard. We've no cause to visit a campsite as yet, methinks. 'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises. I can do no less in service to the Arisen. Splendid.
You look upon me so expectantly. Are we acquainted? Tis a happy twist of fate. Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I'll be only too glad to assist. Trevo mine is but a stone's throw. I'll be here, but standing still is harder than it looks, you know.
Let us press on with our next objective. On to the nearest location. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Hang in there, Master! I'm coming to assist!